Welcome to Ashley Elmore's mock interview number 1 for Dr. Boyer's Business Communications class.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, hello, my name is Ashley Elmore. I'm a Clark Atlanta University business student with a concentration in accounting. I am currently a junior at Clark Atlanta and I play volleyball at Clark Atlanta University. I'm also a part of the Alpha Psi Omega organization, which is a National Theater Honor Society. I'm a current Georgia Hope Scholarship recipient, and I receive an academic scholarship as well, and a volleyball scholarship, all to attend this illustrious institution. And in my past, I have busied myself with a lot of different internships, from accounting internships to a law firm internship and a Broadway intensive internship as well. I feel like all of these internships have given me a lot of different viewpoints and a lot of different ways of working. So I feel like I have a wide range of work ethic and work ability. And I feel like all of these internships have prepared me to execute this internship to the best of my abilities.
So can you tell me about the company?
Well, I know that since December 1st in 1976, Turner Broadcasting is literally the entertainment business that does it all in terms of having the ability to appeal to a variety of audiences. Turner owns and operates some of the most lucrative brands out there right now on television, such as Cartoon Network, CNN, Boomerang, and so many more. All of these are located at the headquarters down in Atlanta, Georgia. And I know that the CEO, John K. Martin, is trying very hard to ensure that they stick to their core values, and I feel that I possess all of these qualities within myself as well.
So tell me why you're a good fit for this position and for this company.
Well, personally, I feel that I'm a great fit for this company because I have a wide knowledge of a lot of different areas, such as videography, Microsoft Office programs, Adobe programs. I pay great attention to detail. I just make sure that whatever's given to me, I'm giving it the best of my knowledge, and I'm attacking it to the best of my abilities. I'm eager to learn all that I can in any area.
So tell me about a time where you've used your analytical skills.
Well, last June, I was chosen for an accounting internship at Atlanta Real Estate Consulting's firm, where my boss at the time, she was a real estate broker, and she owned many, many different properties, as well as the building where the headquarters was located, where 8 to 10 other tenants were, but they were also business owners. So where she rented out the different office spaces. She needed my help to catch up on her taxes because she was behind 4 years. She needed a way that she could easily track her revenues and expenses. And she needed me to help her organize her office in a way where she could easily locate anything, like at the drop of a dime. So I ended up creating multiple different databases using Microsoft Excel. She had a way to keep up with her expenses and revenues for the past 4 years and the years to come. I helped her organize her file cabinets, and I assisted her with calculating the revenues and expenses needed for her multiple properties that she owned. So as a result, I managed to find a more efficient way for her to keep up with everything she needed to in her office. I learned that it's helpful to be flexible with people, with working with different individuals, and making sure that you're willing to work with your boss and willing to work with her in any way needed. And something I would do differently would be not be afraid to ask questions, any questions that I need, because nothing's worse than going through an entire process with having that question and then ending up doing the whole thing wrong because you didn't ask the question in the beginning. So I would definitely recommend to ask questions at the beginning of getting an assignment if you have them.
So tell me, what do you think some of your strengths and weaknesses are?
Well, I believe my strength, I would have to say, would be my patience. I work really well with others, and I'm good at assisting others whenever they need help. A weakness I think I would have to be speaking my mind very often without thinking about how it's perceived by others, which can be taken a good and bad way. So that's something I think I could work on.
Tell me about a time you demonstrated your leadership skills.
Well, last October during volleyball season, it was during our final game of conference play. And it was the game that determined whether or not we could come in first place or second place in our entire conference. This game was against Albany State, and me being an outside hitter, my coach came up to me at the beginning of the game and told me to make sure that I make as many points as possible, and if not make points, I need to make sure I keep the ball in play. And once the game started, I made sure I was in focus mode. I made sure that I was consistent with every ball that I hit. I made sure I was talking to everybody on the court, made sure everybody's attitude was up and that everybody was ready to play for this important game. So in the end, we managed to go to 5 games. It was a 5-game match, and I managed to get 20 kills within those 5 games, as well as the winning point that led us to win first place in our conference. I learned that in a high pressure situation, you have to be able to channel your nerves into something productive, or channel your nerves into something that will ultimately help you in the end. And something I would do differently is to make sure I have short-term memory loss when I'm playing, to make sure that I'm not dwelling on the play that I messed up on, that I would just forget whatever just happened and focus on the next play. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your time.
Well, thank you so much for your time as well. And thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.